Hey everybody, I just got my everything attachments grapple attachment. I came in on Tuesday after Memorial Day. I've taken a couple days to not even really look at it, and then I got tubing this morning to make my own hard lines and hoses to connect it to the third function, which is located on the back of the tractor. Ordered the root grapple from Everything Attachments by the telephone. That was about 6 weeks ago, and as they had promised, it would be ready for shipment in 5. So they shipped it last Thursday or Wednesday maybe. Came on a pallet, had it shipped to a friend of mine's shop who works on golf carts. They regularly receive freight, so just a quick heads up to him and put my name on the ticket as well. And they called me up, said it had been dropped off, run down there, picked it up. They put it on the back of my truck. It's pretty sturdy. You could probably get it off the truck with 4 or 5 guys. If you have pallet forks, you could wait on them. My friend has a shop. They're there from 8:30 to 5 just about every day, so let them worry about the timing. I do have forks to attach to this tractor already, so that made it easy getting off the truck. I'm sure I could have put it on the landscape trailer or uncrated it at the golf cart shop and made it accessible to pick off my truck with a chain and cables or something. From the line of work I do, I got a line on someone that can supply tubing, and they're Team Technical up in Tampa. Bought some 3/8 OD by 65 thousandths wall thickness tubing, stainless steel. They provided the tubing fittings to the pipe thread and tubing fittings to a JIC for the hydraulic hoses. Somewhere in the $3 to $4 per foot range for the price. The fittings are similar to your other hydraulic fittings, and the tubing is rated for, I think, 4,000 pounds was on the chart, maybe 4,500. I did have Everything Attachments send another set of couplers. Typically you would only get one set. I made sure, I knew I'd have to run the third function. I had them send another set so I wouldn't be going out to town to get those. Right now I got the hydraulic hoses just run across the floorboard because I have some hard pipe I'm going to bend to put underneath the tractor. But they didn't have the bulkhead fittings I was looking for, and they didn't have any more JIC to the compression for the tube fittings. So a couple more days, they'll get dropped off in the mail, and then go back to tubing fun. And at that point, this 8-foot hose, I'll probably cut a foot off for a pigtail in the back, and then the remainder will match up and go inside this sleeve that's already there. I'll make another video after I've grabbed a couple things, but that's just the first look. Real sharp edges across all the laser cut surfaces. Everything looks good. Nice welds. The banding did rub off the paint in a couple spots, and the bucket is a 6-foot model, the 72-inch, and it hung over the pallet, and I think it rubbed off a little bit of the inside of the truck for yellow freight lines. But if you're familiar with freight, I probably could have, or Everything Attachments could have put in twice the effort to band and package, and it'd probably still have marks on it. So you know, there's obviously no dents or dings. They didn't drop anything on it, just a couple marks from the banding. So I'm not going to worry about it because it's going to be stored in the garage when it's not being used. I guess if you're going to store this outside, you probably want to put it up on some timbers so it's not setting in the mud, and probably just touch up a little bit of the paint so it don't start to rust right away. But first impression is very good, and we'll see what happens when we grab a couple things with it.